In the quiet, sun-dappled hills of Montecito, a new life has taken root, one that feels worlds away from Britain's ancient palaces and storied traditions. It has now been 3 years since Prince Harry and Meghan's dramatic departure from royal life. A decision that sent shockwaves through both sides of the Atlantic. The hope for a fresh start has slowly faded, replaced by a persistent tension and uncertainty as the true cost of severed ties becomes painfully clear. Every move they make, every word they speak, is still measured against the moment they left, as if time itself refuses to let them move on. The anniversary of their exit is a somber milestone. 3 years marked by strained calls, public accusations, and the ache of unresolved conflict. For Harry, the weight of this choice grows heavier with each passing day, as memories of his old life linger in the background. What began as a quest for independence has slowly transformed into a complex exile, filled with both hope and regret. He remains a satellite, forever orbiting a family he was born to inherit, connected now by only the thinnest of threads, memories, headlines, and fleeting conversations. The need to protect his own family remains strong, but a deeper longing emerges, a pull to reconnect, not with the institution but with the family at its heart, the people behind the titles. Regret grows louder with each year, echoing through empty rooms and silent halls, a constant reminder of the loss of what once was. The question now lingers: can the distance ever truly be bridged, or has the shadow of departure grown too long to cross? The House of Windsor has weathered countless storms, wars, scandals, and public scrutiny. But this division is different. It is not an external threat, but a wound from within, cutting deeper than any before. The very fabric of the monarchy is being tested in ways unseen for generations. On one side stands the crown, King Charles and Prince William, bound tightly by duty, tradition, and the weight of centuries-old expectations. Their every move is steeped in royal protocol, their lives shaped by the demands of the throne. On the other, Harry and Meghan, determined to forge a modern, independent identity far from the palace walls, across the ocean. They seek freedom, carving out a new path, yet remain forever linked to their royal roots. The rift is no longer private. It has become a symbol of a fractured dynasty. Where a united family once projected strength and stability, a divided one now invites doubt and uncertainty about the future. The public sees not a fairy tale of unity, but a story of estrangement and pain. The silence from the palaces speaks volumes, echoing through the nation and beyond. The question remains: can this chasm ever be closed, or will the divide define the monarchy for years to come? News of King Charles's declining health reaches Harry not through official channels, but whispered warnings. Public statements assure stability, but Harry reads the truth between the lines. He's an ocean away, piecing together his father's condition from rumors. The distance feels insurmountable. A visit would spark global headlines, complicated by protocol and the rift he helped create. Time is no longer infinite. The urgency to reconcile is real. The possibility of losing his father makes old grievances seem small. The clock is ticking, not just on the king's health, but on Harry's chance to heal old wounds. The fear of running out of time is now visceral. For Harry, the fear of losing a parent is a wound that never healed. His mother's sudden death in 1997 shaped his life and deepest anxieties. News of his father's illness reopens that old trauma. He remembers regret, unspoken words, and helplessness. Now, as a man, he faces a different kind of powerlessness, one born of his own choices. The estrangement from his father feels like a self-imposed exile. The thought of another public loss, with so much left unsaid, is unbearable. The lesson from his mother's death is clear. Life is fragile, and reconciliation cannot wait. The past urges him to act before it's too late. As King Charles's health falters, Prince William steps further into his role as future king. With each new responsibility, the gap between the brothers widens. William's life is now defined by duty and the preservation of the monarchy. For him, family and the institution are inseparable. Harry's actions feel like betrayals. Harry, watching from afar, feels pride but also deep alienation. The shorthand of brotherhood has been replaced by the language of monarchy. The danger, the rift could become permanent, reducing their bond to polite formality. This isn't just personal, it's a defining moment for the monarchy itself. The brothers risk becoming strangers, their relationship a casualty of history. The royal rift's consequences ripple through the next generation. Harry's children, Archie and Lilibet, grow up far from their royal cousins. They miss out on shared holidays, family traditions, and a sense of belonging. Their royal heritage risks becoming a distant footnote. Harry fears his children will never know the family bonds he once cherished. If the brothers don't reconcile, their children will grow up as strangers. The House of Windsor faces a generational fracture. The cost is not just personal, but a weakening of the family's legacy. For Harry, the urgency to mend the rift is now about his children's future. In the quiet of Montecito, Harry stumbles upon a letter from his mother, Princess Diana, carefully tucked away in an old weathered journal. The discovery is unexpected, yet it feels almost destined, as if Diana's words have been waiting for just this moment to be found. Her message is not about the burdens of royalty or the weight of expectation, but about the enduring power of love, the necessity of forgiveness, and the unbreakable bond that ties brothers together, no matter the distance or time apart. The letter is both a soothing balm and a painful reminder, a testament to what has been lost, and a gentle nudge toward what could still be healed. Diana's wish reframes Harry's struggle, not as a battle to be won, but as a precious bond to be repaired, a relationship worth every effort to restore. Her true legacy is not found in royal titles or public accolades, but in the love she fostered between her sons, a love that still endures despite the years and the pain. The path forward is clear. Pride and old wounds must be set aside, and the courage to forgive must take their place. The urgency is real. Harry knows he must honor his mother's final wish, not just for her, but for himself and his brother. The goal is not to win an argument or prove a point, but to heal, to rebuild, and to rediscover the connection that once defined them. In the end, love must triumph over division, and forgiveness must light the way forward.